Good. We're live. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Community Roundtable here in the Gumdall Kingdom. My name is Wild Paparazzi, joined always by our gracious host, Gumdall the Great. What is up, Vinny? Oh, I'm not bad. Not bad. We're on a different night. tonight. We couldn't make it last Thursday, so we decided to move it up till Sunday here. But we are back with another edition of the Community Roundtable. We're going to be talking some upcoming events tonight. So it's just going to be Vinny and I chatting along tonight. We're going to play a little Killer Instinct when people start hitting up the lobby here. So it should be a good time. But before we get into the topics here, I just want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Of course, we have Junk Food Custom Arcades. If you want to check them out, be sure to do so. Junk Food Custom Arcades has all sorts of hitboxes, snack boxes, arcade sticks, fighting game peripherals, things of that nature. So if you're looking to up your game in your favorite fighting game, you look for a new fighting game peripheral, check out Junk Food Custom Arcades. Of course, we got to shout out the godfather of the FGC, DJ Silence, a.k.a. Kenyon, and Syracuse Sucker Punch. Syracuse Sucker Punch is Syracuse's monthly tournaments hosted by DJ Silence, a.k.a. Kenyon. We're going to be talking about some upcoming events now, but it's very new player friendly, where he's always playing some different games and whatnot. So if you're looking to come out to an event monthly, check out Syracuse Sucker Punch. Of course, we got to shout out the shop, Microgame Play and Trade, located in Liverpool, New York. So Vinny, yourself, and of course the owner Chris. Microgame Play and Trade is right off of Route 31 there. All sorts of retro games, also some new games. So if you're looking to pick up something old, something new, or talk to some cool people, check out Microgame Play and Trade. And then finally, we got to shout out our brethren at the Attack from All Sides group. Kangaskhan puts on a great program, which is actually running right now, every Sunday, down at the Three Lives Barcade. They play weekly tournaments, and it's really just a weekly meetup down at Three Lives Barcade there, which is located in the city of Syracuse. So if you're looking to meet some cool people, play some games weekly, have some good food, good drinks, check out Attack from All Sides weekly, hosted by Kangaskhan. Usually runs from 5 to 10 p.m., so check them out. So there it is, Vinny. There's the intro. There's the sponsors. Let's get into it.
We got people in the room now.
I see Jay and Swans joined up. Yep.
Alright, so first and foremost, the poll is over. Y'all have chosen I have to play Dead Space on stream. Edged out Metroid by 1 vote. So
really?
Yeah,
I voted for Metroid.
1 vote. So that will be coming soon. But the big one why we're here tonight. The match is rolling, but I'm going to put this up. We have finally got the date for the first to 10 hot set. It'll be the 25th. It'll be a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. at the shop.
Vinny, what is a hot set?
Oh boy, a hot set. Well, you see, they're gonna sit down at a table, and we're gonna cook up some chicken. And there's gonna be 10 different sauces. We're gonna go through sauces and taste them, and we're not gonna feed you trash. Trust me, I'm not like that. It's just gotta taste
tasty
good.
Sauces.
It's gotta have flavor. There's none of that da bomb bullshit. That stuff almost made me sick. I won't have anyone eat that. Jay brought me a sauce. It was delicious. I hope I can find it. Valentino's special hot sauce. But Rick and I have been cruising, around the market a little bit. We found some we're thinking about. But, obviously the beginning sauce is the classic Frank's Red Hot, and it will go up a scale of hotness per loss you take in your set.
Yeah. The idea is every time you lose, you got to eat one of these pieces of chicken with this hot sauce on it, and they're going to be gradually hotter. Eventually, to when, if you get to the 10th wing there, or whoever gets to the 10th wing there, it's going to be one of the hottest sauces you've had.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vinny said, we're going to make sure they're tasty. It's not just going to be hot for the sake of being hot, but it's going to be hot.
They're going to burn. Everyone knows there's a waiver. If you're going to play, there's a waiver you got to read and you got to sign for me. There will be milk and water available. There will be gloves and sanitizer wipes available. It's gonna be a good time. Spectators are welcome. I have to figure out who wants to be the first. I think what we're gonna do is for this, we're gonna call this the quote-unquote trial run. We'll do 2 sets, 2 first to 10s, just to get a feel for how long it could possibly take. Because as everyone knows, I have a backup plan if we need to break it up a little bit, and maybe some people can't do a first to 10, but first to 3, first to 5, first to 10. Dave already says he wants to do it, so there's gonna be a KI set. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a KI set and a Strive set. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and we're gonna be cooking. Vinny and I were talking. We're like, for the sake of convenience,
yeah.
we would love to do chicken wings, but I'm also kind of worried about making sure they're cooked all the way.
Yep.
So we may be doing some Tyson's air fried tenders, things like that, chicken nuggets, whatever. So we're still working on that, but it'll be tasty. There'll be a method to our madness here.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Figure it out. Be a good time. Sauce recommendations are welcome.
Yeah, we're definitely going to highlight the sauces too, because I feel like that's super important. Because if a certain particular sauce is really, really good, we want to make sure that we shout it out.
Yep.
Certainly, there may be some pain that comes along with some of the hotter sauces there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be funny. It's going to be fun. So,
all for your entertainment. I'm trying to win or cry in pain. That's the spirit.
if you don't like chicken wings, you better just win 10-0.
You better just win 10-0. Who doesn't like chicken? Oh, look at the fucking Samuel Jackson.
Right? You like this one?
It's pretty sick. But so that'll take place Tuesday, the 25th, 8 p.m. at the shop. Like I said, the 4 players that are going to play, you will have to read and sign a waiver, as per every event that deals with hot sauce. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Like I said, spectators are welcome. If you want to come point and laugh at your friends, you're more than welcome to. You will be doing a mid-set interview and post-set interview, so be prepared for that while your mouth is burning, and maybe even your butthole. Yeah. So, the 25th. And then a few days later, at the shop again, Mr. DJ Silence Kenyon is doing Anime Arena. We're doing Guilty Gear Strive and Guilty Gear Xrd, I believe was the choice. I believe it starts at noon. Sign-ups start at like 11:30, I believe. I'm pretty sure there'll be a KI set up somewhere there, so that'll be a good time. As I watch this ROM get mauled by this tiny man.
What do you mean, tiny man? That's TJ Combo.
He looks tiny compared. He looks tiny compared to fucking ROM.
Jumping in.
Then, as always, if you're looking for the weekly, hit up King's Con. They play rotating games Sunday nights. Tonight was Tekken 7, which is their main game. I know they rotate Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear, and a few other things in there, so it's worth checking out. It's a lot of fun. But let's jump into, and I have to pull up my list, because I have a list of upcoming events that I feel like people should know about. As everyone knows, a lot of us are going to Combo Breaker next month, so there might not be a monthly next month, because half the community is not going to be there. But, and you might do something, you never know. Alright, so we all know about EVO, Defend the North's coming up, all the big ones, Summer Jam. But Joey Wolf sent me this, but up in the snowy land of Polar Land, Canada, there's a tournament called Get On My Level, which I'm thinking about going up just to see Joey again, because I haven't seen him since the last time he came down.
Oh, man.
It's July 21st to the 23rd. It is in Toronto. I'm thinking about driving up for the day, just to hang out with Joey.
I would love to do that too.
Maybe even play some Street Fighter 6, because that's going to be the new hotness, and I can't wait to play that game. And then a little closer right now, Saturday, so next weekend, April 22nd, is the Rust Belt Showdown. We had a player come all the way from Erie, PA, through a snowstorm, a banned travel warning in like 4 areas.
Yeah, Jason.
To come play
Wild
with us.
man.
And he sent...
Not only come play with us, but he brought like mad
Yeah,
setups.
he brought sticks. He was a super cool guy, nice guy. And they are trying to work out some sort of regional with New York and a couple other states around. But their big tournament's coming up called Rust Belt Showdown. I believe they're doing like Killer Instinct, they're doing Marvel, they're doing Smash, Street Fighter, Tekken, all the big names. That is April 22nd. If you have nothing better to do and you want to take a couple-hour drive, yeah, ain't that far away. Then we go down a little farther. May 6th, our brothers over in Rochester, the AGN Rock City Runback is back. They are doing quite a list of games. I believe some of the KI guys are going to play with our buddy Capconian.
Cap.
The Cap. But they're doing DOA, they're going to do Street Fighter, Tekken, Dragon Ball, the whole works. They do everything over there. I know somewhere in between there's a Buffalo tournament and a Long Island tournament. But back to our local scene. Angus has yet again... Well, I think there's a Smash tournament coming up on the 20th. If you're a Smash player, there's a Smash tournament at Elite Gaming on the 29th as well. But Angus has talked to Elite again. He's gotten in there, and we're going to have King of Upstate is coming back. This time I believe
King of Upstate.
Street Fighter 6, Tekken 7, and I think they chose Guilty Gear. That is going to be June 17th. I believe doors open at noon. That will be at the Elite Gaming Center, which quite a few of us have been to by now. We know where it is. We've seen it. I have not been in it, but I've seen enough pictures to say that venue is very beautiful.
It's fucking dope. It was awesome. And I can't wait to see it.
So check that out. I know, like I said, I know there's a Buffalo Street Fighter 6 tournament and a Long Island Street Fighter 6 tournament coming up around that same time frame. But you should totally just come here and play with us.
If going back to the Rust Belt tournament, if anybody is interested in going, Jason has a room, or he comped a room for the Syracuse crew. So if anybody's interested, hit me up and I can let Jason know. So maybe a little bit more incentive for people to travel down there.
It's cool. I mean, I really like Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania's a really nice state. I like it down there. Especially when you go into an open field of nothing, it's great. But yeah, and then I know there's a few people that are going to go to... I brought up Defender North. That is July 14th to the 16th. I'll be down towards our good old New York City.
DTN.
So, and Summer Jams, like I said, Summer Jams coming up. I believe that's in Jersey this year. So, a lot coming up. Street Fighter 6 has a lot of events lined up right now. Yeah. I hear Combo Breaker going on like crazy. Oh, I
know.
I see tiny TJ Combo and Giant Man on my screen again. Yes, Jay. I believe Rust Belt is a one-day event. I don't think they're doing a weekend. I think they have 6 games. I think they're doing 6 games. It's not going to be like Rochester where they're going to run 12, 13 games and all that stuff. They're going to run, I believe, 6 games. 6 to 8. There's probably side tournaments. There's always side tournaments too, but they're, obviously they're going to be on the back burner for a lot of people. Except people like me, because I have to sign up for Marvel on site. Combo Breaker. Which I'm excited.
You do Marvel?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Marvel too.
Marvel.
I love Marvel
I got
too.
snatched.
I hope if I do Marvel 2, that means Honan will sign up for Marvel 2. I believe he's signing up for KI, so... I know you're going for KI, he's going for KI. Oh, a few other people. Ryan's coming with us. Ryan is the Night Owl. Hopefully he can get most of the drive done. He wants to play Strive. I pulled out of Strive. I'm gonna play Skullgirls instead. Come on, Tiny Man, you gotta win.
Oh, you read it.
That's not how you win. Oh, big old... No, big... Nah, get him. Kill that big man, yeah.
Oh.
Take that big man.
That was close. That was really close.
What's up, Kenyon? And then another thing to shout out a little bit, because I got a little insider info on it. I talked to a couple guys. Sadly, I did not get any codes for any games, but the Indie Fighting Game Festival is going on right now on Steam. A lot of cool stuff to check out. A lot of cool sales right now. A cool indie games coming out, worth checking out.
That's awesome.
Crazy games. Got some new ones for everyone to play.
What are you into right now in terms of games? Like, what have you been playing?
Elden Ring. A lot of Elden Ring again.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still finding shit that I didn't find.
Just sucks you back in.
What the hell? Other than the Lord Elden Ring. Obviously I have to play Dead Space. That was a vote. I left that to a vote.
The Dead Space remastered, though, right?
Yeah, Dead Space. I can't play the original game again, man. I played that game when it came out, and it was great back then. But I hear the controls are pretty rough nowadays.
Really? I always felt the controls were pretty tight.
Compared to the remake, I guess it's a little. So I'd rather play the remake anyways, because I heard they added stuff and they made it prettier and scarier. And
Yeah.
the game's having a meltdown right now.
Well, there goes Drake, I'm guessing. Yep.
But
Poor Drake.
other than that, nothing really. Like, problem is you pick up Elden Ring and you lose another month off your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw the pictures. I sent you pictures.
Yeah.
I'm the red fat guy. That one's my favorite.
I remember fighting that guy in the first time I saw it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But fun fact, that hammer you got is like the Crozier hammer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The red Crozier hammer. I sent it to my brother-in-law because his last name is Crozier.
Nice.
And I was like, did you know that your last name means like hammer? And he's like, no. I was like, this is the hammer. It's from Elden Ring.
Awesome.
He's like, this is fucking cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to like one of the. I don't have many items left to get, but the Black Flame Monk sword has been a fucking nightmare to get.
Yeah.
One enemy that drops it, and he's halfway into like a tomb, and it's just such a pain.
Yeah.
He's also a total dick.
I hate when that happens.
But if I get it, I'll be happy. If not, whatever. I'll go into the DLC when it decides to come out. But I don't care.
Yeah, who knows when that actually gets launched?
I can't wait. I've been helping
I'm
a buddy.
excited.
I've been helping a buddy through it a little bit again, but sent him a video. Well, actually, I learned on PS5 you can actually share your screen off the system itself. So I was messing with him. I found a new grind area. You get like 120,000 runes per 3 minutes if you do it fast enough.
Oh wow, really?
So I showed him the route, and he's like, "How did you not get hit at all?" I'm like, "I have it so timed out now, it's ridiculous."
Oh yeah.
But
when you run that route and grind,
dude,
grind like that,
I ran that route for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
And then I was picking on him because he's only like I think he's level 50 now. And he was talking about how he's killing these things for like 1,000 runes. I'm like, yeah, dude, I kill one enemy and I get like 12,000. He's like, well, fuck you. So before I signed off last night, I said, hey, I got something to show you. And I had the level up screen up. And
Yeah.
I just level 200. And I shut my PlayStation off and went to bed. He messaged me. He's like, "You're such an asshole."
Are you gonna keep it at 200?
I might go a little higher just so that I can finish a specific the way I want the build to be completely, which I kind of fucked up because I you know how you get the like the remembrance things and you get like the special weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I need another one of Radahn's swords to finish it. Because there's this thing where you'll stick both of your hands up in the swords and you'll do a war cry and you get a bunch of electricity and it's like a vacuum. Then you just slam the ground and it kills everything around you. It's insane. But you need 2 swords to do it, and I don't have 2, I have 1. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's why I thought about doing New Game Plus, but I remembered with older Souls games, if you New Game Plus and you do DLC, that DLC scales to your New Game Plus.
Yeah.
and it's a lot harder than it needs to be. So I'm not doing it.
Honestly, like New Game Plus 2, um, is really not that bad. It's when you start getting like 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
when it gets tough. And then it's just, and to me, just it's a slog. It's a grind because like every boss has a million fucking HP.
yeah.
So
Shadow counter. Good break. Oh, it didn't work.
oh, the Dandler with the taunt.
Try. Dave having none of it.
I'm getting pretty excited for the new Star Wars game coming out. I think it comes out what next week.
Yeah, next week. I think there's a few games that come out next week.
Yeah, I'm getting excited for it.
I'm, however, the only person that's excited for God of Rock that comes out on Tuesday, and nobody knows what that game is, but like 4 people.
Is that
It's
the rhythm based fighting
yeah,
game?
the rhythm fighting game. I can't wait. I love games like that, man. They're so much fun.
That comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Well, after the hot sets, we should
Yeah.
mess around with that.
I can't wait to play it. Everyone's like, "How are you gonna play it?" I'm like, "You obviously have to use an arcade stick because you have to have the 8 buttons."
Yeah.
So, but I'm interested to see how it works because the last rhythm-based fighting game I ever knew existed was Slap Happy Rhythm Busters on the PlayStation 1, and the only person that knows what that game is Cats, which is not surprising. Shoutouts to the Kasoj Master himself. Funny story, I don't know if you saw it, but Jack was at the store and he was talking about how him and Cats play all these old games. I'm like, you're just young cats. So
Yeah.
Cats fucking messages me, he sends me a picture of that, and he goes, "We're gonna throw hands, bro." How dare you? And I was like, he's gonna carry the torch of the VSAV gods, and he goes, if he ever shows up to the local, and I just said, fair enough.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll bring my air fryer to the shop,
Okay.
and we can just load up the nuggies in it. And
Yeah.
I got a bunch of plastic cups I can bring too for the sausage.
I got cups out back too. Got plates too. Got forks too.
Yeah, I could probably grab some forks too, like plastic forks.
Yeah, but Jay, a rhythm game is so much easier to play on 8 buttons that are in a line, not all over the place. Personally. I mean, if I could play that game on a DDR pad, me and Reggie are gonna go head to head. Now you see, now he's not so tiny anymore. But whip out the Wii balance board. Wii Fit boxing. You play Mercenaries mode yet?
No, not yet.
I did.
What you think?
It's really cool. Krauser and Hunk are completely broken. Krauser can wave dash, which is awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he can wave dash. It's crazy. And Hunk's special ability grants him infinite ammo with an SMG that's always a 1 to 2 bullet headshot kill. So once you pop it, you just spray and you murder everything. It's nuts. I thought Leon kind of sucked. Luis gets so many iframes, it's kind of insane. His special ability is the dynamite plant, and he has like, it's got to be like near 20 iframes. It's insane. Because he has to plant it, light it, and they're swinging at you, and they can't hit you. So you just like plant dynamite and live. It's
Luis is one of the ones I was like super excited to play because you couldn't play him in the original.
Yeah.
And I've always liked his character, like just that like shyster kind of dude.
Yeah.
I always thought he was awesome.
Yeah, I unlocked Krauser. And then you unlock Hunk after you win with Krauser. Then I just played all 3 levels with Krauser and was like, dude, this character is so ridiculous. I can wave dash all over the place. His knife has infinite health, so it never breaks. He has explosive arrows, and you get this where you do his special and he turns into like the double scythe-handed monster. And I'm just like, dude, it's nuts. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And knife's better at close range, rookie. I had a lot of fun with him. I hope they add in some sort of cooperative mode. I think that game would be so much fun with like 2 to 4 people.
I'm getting fucking bodied by Shrek right now.
Brian_F is the only reason I know anything about RE4. Well, I couldn't stream it because I was not so nice. Dead Space, I will tone my words down. I'm actually really excited to play. I was gonna play it anyways. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I really want to play it. Metroid was the other one where I was like, if Metroid wins, I'll play that. But Metroid sadly got outvoted by 1.
Oh god.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Punch. Oh, what a manual. Oh, and he hits me with the ultimate.
See, Resident Evil, like,
you monster.
it depends on the theme because, like,
Got cooked.
Resident Evil 2, I couldn't imagine playing 1, 2, or 3 in first person. It just wouldn't make any sense. 4, if they want to do first person in VR, I'm all about it. I'll play the shit out of it. 7 and 8, they were first person in the first place. But I do like... I don't know if I talked to you about it yet, Rick, but I played the Village DLC. I played the Rose DLC.
Oh, you did?
One of the greatest pieces of horror video game I've ever played. It was so good.
I think Village just overall is top notch.
So you go back to the dollhouse, and it's way creepier and way scarier than the main game. Like the main game still was the giant baby was like creepy as hell and scary. But
yeah.
What they did for Rose, I was like, I had to turn the lights on because I was just like, this is insane.
Well, I know the mannequins. I've seen
Dude,
the.
That's the best part.
My favorites are like the TikToks are like I've never paused a game so quickly, and it's somebody like.
So you just turn and it starts. It just walks towards you, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck's going? And then
Yeah.
you get through the one section and you flip the breaker and you take the fuses, and she busts in through the door, and you're like, god. And then there's more of them, and I'm like, oh dude, it's so good. Capcom needs to just let the guys that made that part make a whole game. Let them make their own game. It'd sell. People would lose their shit. Like, I know RE9 is supposed to be, like, the end of this trilogy and all that. Like, dude, if you want to just let those guys make a new game and see if it sticks and let RE take a break, I'm all about it. Like,
Yeah,
it was like PT on steroids. I was like, I love it when a game can scare me, and that DLC got me. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like 9 out of 10.
I'm trying to think what else. Something really so far. I definitely got to go back and play Mercenaries. Have a good time with that. I haven't played Salt and Sanctuary again though.
Fun game. I haven't played the second one yet.
I heard the second one's good. It's a little different. But I think Swan has been playing it or has played it. I also played Fall Guys for the first time in a while last night. My buddy Frank and his brother Billy and I were all on. And
still just as entertaining.
First show ended up winning.
Nice.
Took the dub.
Awesome.
I was like, and I got the one skin that has like the first place ribbon on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to rock that one. I ended up winning too. Wait, he fucking salt and sacrifice. He hates it or he likes it.
I don't know. It just says I fucking salt and sacrifice.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Or
assume he
maybe
loves it because he said it's like
maybe he
Elden
just
Ring meets Monster Hunter.
yeah.
Speaking of Monster Hunter,
Maybe,
I want to try that Wild Hearts game. That game looks sick. The EA Monster Hunter game. That game looks so good.
Wild Hearts.
Looks crazy. Oh, the Horizon DLC comes out on Wednesday, so I'm gonna be playing that.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone knows how much I like that game. I love Horizon.
Aloy. Yeah,
And I'm the guy that bought the giant mammoth statue and everything.
I'm taking a week off at the end of this month. I got one thing planned the weekend. I'll be going out of town, but the rest of the time I'm just working through the backstock, staying up late,
I
getting
know
up
what
early.
you have to do. I kind of did that. I didn't take a week off or anything, but like, well, 2 Mondays ago, I just started like pounding games out that I just was like, I need to finish this. I know I'm at the end. I need to finish this.
Yeah,
Because like, my problem is, you play a game for 40 hours, it's still not beat. Eventually, you're gonna be like, all right, I want to fucking play something else.
mm-hmm.
Then 6 months later, you look at it on your shelf and you're like, oh shit, I never finished that. Then you play something else anyways, like Elden Ring. That's all you do is put Elden Ring in your fucking system, and you're like, oh, there goes 6 hours of my life.
Elden Ring just kind of keeps making the rounds, you know.
God, you know, I don't feel like using magic today. Let me whip out my giant fucking axe and scepter and try something new.
I watched I had a YouTube video that you and I going through. I think it was like Commander Nile or something like that. When I had the big fat guy that I was running around with
the fist.
I was doing the butt slam. Yeah,
Yeah.
And the butt slams. It was a great time. It was a great time.
Love the elf. I can't wait for the Armored Core.
You know what I started playing last night, and I was like, it didn't really like capture me. Like the story seems like it's probably going to be pretty good, but just like the gameplay, I was just kind of like, dude, I don't know if I want to like continue on with this. Far Cry 5.
I platinum
because I loved Far Cry 3. Loved it.
So
loved it back on the 360, and then I never played 4. And then I was like, you know what, Far Cry 5 seems pretty cool. You know, I mean, it's like this cult, you know, and it's set in America. Like, that's kind of neat. And I don't know. Like I said, I like tried it out last night. I thought the story was cool. Like, definitely the opening sequence was really cool. But I just don't think I'm up for another open world game. I don't think I can do another open world game right now.
That's fair. Yeah, I liked my Far Cry rank order, I guess. Only main games, not like New Dawn and any other of the offshoot games. Far Cry 3 is my favorite because the villain is the best villain they've ever made.
Yeah.
I think Far Cry 6 is the second best Far Cry they've ever made. And then 5. And then
yeah, I remember.
And then it'd be like 4, 2 in the first one, because 4's villain is just lame to me. I didn't care. 2 is a hot mess, and 1 just didn't age well, and it played like dog shit in the first.
Yeah.
But I mean, 5's worth playing, but if you're not in the mood for an open world game, play something else, man.
Yeah.
Because it drags on for a little bit. Some of it is very just like, why? Why is this a thing?
Yeah. I mean, I was on a boat, and like I got off of this dock and was just like talking to this like shopkeeper guy that was just fishing on the dock. And like I was going through the shop, and then all of a sudden, like the shop stops, and I'm starting to get attacked by fucking what are they called? The Peggies?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I just like some dude came in on a ski-doo, and like a jet ski just started shooting me. I'm like, what the hell is this? They don't know who I am.
Like, it's a fun game. Just you have to have you gotta be like in the mood for a true open world. There.
You know what game I would love to go back to would be fucking Days Gone. I love that game.
Yeah. I really hope they end up getting their second game that they want.
They should. That the real ending was a twist.
That game deserves a ticket. You know what? Do you know what that game is?
What?
It's Siphon Filter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the. I think that would be number 6 or 7.
It's a wonderful game, and the ending, the true ending, sets it up for a second game that they should definitely capitalize on.
Yeah. So especially when their version of like what a horde is was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 20. It could be 200. It was nuts.
Yeah, it was wild.
I also have to see the Mario movie.
Me too.
I've heard more than enough now that it's worth seeing, so I might actually go to see a movie.
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
Don't
peaches,
sing
peaches.
it. That's the one thing.
I love you.
That's the one thing I'm sick of hearing that goddamn song already. It's funny when you watch it because of how they like animate it, but just listening to it drives me insane. I heard the movie's solid, so. Also, I heard that Suzume anime movie is a solid one. I think Dandy was talking about it earlier today.
Ooh, did you see that combo?
I
That
did.
was fucking cool.
Knock that man out the window.
I got smacked.
That's not how you knock the man out the window. Suzume is a masterpiece. I might have to go see that one sometime. Is it? I remember seeing a trailer for it, and I was like, "That looks interesting," and then I never saw it again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I did knock him out the window.
no.
I did the wrong command.
Man.
I did the wrong command.
Darn. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Peaches, 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 peaches. Ugh.
Speaking of Resident Evil, though, did you see the... What's up, Jordan? Did you see the, they're doing another CGI movie, that Death Island movie? It looks so damn good. Like, it's actually got a budget.
So what is it called? Death Island?
It's called RE Death Island.
Oh,
It's
RE
got
Death Island.
all of them in it, like Chris, Claire, Leon, Rebecca, and Jill. All of them are in it. And I was like, damn, Capcom's not only giving the budget to Street Fighter, but the budget to our Resident Evil for a movie. Like, I'm all about this, Capcom. Keep it up. Alright, Jay. I actually have never seen the 3 other CGI films, so I bought them and I'll give you a review watching them. Because I won't lie, I forgot they did CGI films. All I remember is those trash live action movies that they do.
Yeah.
Like, nothing against the actor. She's a good actor, but dude, the Resident Evil movies, I don't think there's a single good one. They're all pretty bad. I'll let you know. I'm excited for the Death Island one. Like, it just looks very, very nice so far. Japan, it hits theaters June 7th, I believe, what it said, so. Is that the one that Netflix did? I didn't see that one, because I had little interest because of all the past ones. I was like, oh, it's just another C-rated fucking movie. Oh, Netflix was a show? I didn't know that. What would you give it? The stare down is real right now. The purple couldn't save you.
Hey, Benny. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, I'll have to look it up. What would you rate it? Rick has to step away. Best one? I'll check. 6? Oh boy. Well, it's better than the rest of them. Like fucking 2s and 3s. I'll have to check it out. Watchable with Easter eggs? Alright, I could do that. I never expect a live action, like, video game movie to be great, ever. Personally. Raptor versus the alien. Scenery was great. I'll check it out. I mean, if it's above a 5, I could watch it. Like, it's when you hit 5 and below where I don't know, I can't do it. Speaking of recreations, they should now that 4 has been redone again, they should actually properly remake the first game. In my opinion, I'd love to play RE1 in the new engine. Like, I'd die for that. And Code Veronica, they should remake Code Veronica. I don't want them to remake 5 and 6. They need to just get that idea out of their goddamn head. Remake 1 in Code Veronica. I want third person, but if they want to put first person in, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I just want the first Resident Evil. Oh. No, 1 in Code Veronica. 5 and 6 can go away. 6 more than 5. I'd rather have, if they're gonna remake 5. I mean, I'll play it, but 6, I hate that. I hate 6. Yes. I care less. I just hate 6. I want them to remake the first game. Every other game has a non-tank control version. Fucking give me RE1 with not tank control. Actually, I take that back. I hate 0 more than any other Resident Evil game that I've ever played. I think 0 sucks. 0 is a pile of garbage. Five is fun if you play with a friend. Yeah, if it had co-op, it probably would have been better. But dude, that game, I never liked that game at all. I played I played Resident Evil Survivor on PS1. That game's hot garbage too. I'd die to see Resident Evil 1 get the treatment all the other games have gotten so far. I think it was Dead Aim. I never finished it because that game is infuriatingly hard. So I couldn't tell you. I think people like it so much because it was originally a Dreamcast game. That combo was... You have five of the 8 light gun games. I don't know if we have any at the shop. think we have like a couple of Time Crisis games and that's it. By the way, what's up, Pat? I believe in the Spider Girl. I don't believe in the Spider Girl anymore. Yeah, Ninja Assault is one of the bigger ones, I believe. It's not cheap anymore. I know you can get Vampire Knight pretty cheap. Half the Time Crisis games are cheap. I have a feeling Rick had a phone call. I haven't seen how much Assault is. I haven't seen a copy of Ninja Assault in me. Ninja Assault's only like $30. That ain't bad. I think there is one game though that's like a ton of money. Dead Aim might be the one that's worth a bit. I don't really ever see Dead Aim either. Yeah, Dead Aim's like $60. I forgot about Point Blank. Point Blank is also like $50. All the Point Blanks are like $50. 1, 2, and 3 are all like $50 a piece. Toss that man up in the air. Keep him up in the air. Aww. What, Point Blank? I've seen Point Blank. Point Blank comes through the shop up quite a few times. One that you don't really... Oh, I don't really see is... I don't see Vampire Knight that much, but I know it's not that expensive. I'll keep you in mind. Yes. Yes, it is. God. I want to play light gun game. God damn it. I need to get a hold of that damn VR2 headset off of Boss so I can play the Village DLC in VR. I'm fucking dying to play that in VR. I loved it so much. Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I gotta go. I got stuff for work right now.
Yeah,
so.
you're good. I kind of figured. We're almost done anyways. We're just
Okay,
talking
sounds
about
good.
light gun games and Resident Evil.
Boy.
All right,
I'll catch up with you later.
Yep, have a
See
good
ya.
night. I told you something came up for work. That poor wolf, man. Just rip his fur off. Take his fur. Well, Pat, you missed it. The first hot set is the 25th, 8 p.m. at the shop. The spectators are welcome if you want to stop by and check it out. Gotta figure out who's playing still, though. Oh, it's getting recorded, but letting people know spectators are welcome. So, got time for like one more set and maybe another round of Resident Evil banter. Yeah, we're gonna do probably one KI set and one Strive set for the quote-unquote trial run on the 25th. See how it goes. The Wii games, there's one that I liked a lot. I think it was it Umbrella? Whatever one had the blue case, I think that's the one that I played more. Because the other one had an issue with one of the characters. I don't, it like gets stuck. I don't remember what one it was. I know there was like the Dark Side Chronicles and the Umbrella Chronicles. I remember there's two of them. I know one of them's worth a shit ton of money now. I think the Dark Side Chronicles is worth a bit of money. Another fun like game on the Wii was House of the Dead. And House of the Dead Overkill. I remember playing those. Then there were the what were the others? The Case Files, I think, were the other two. The other two Resident Evil games on PS2, the multiplayer ones. Those games were mad fun too. Oh, yeah. Alright, one more. You can do one more. They were called, okay, they were called Outbreak. I just remember they were like multiplayer games on the PS2. They were actually pretty good. People like those a lot. There were two of them, right? I think there were two Outbreak games. Really should just do Resident Evil. Just to see if it. Yeah, I remember I was watching who was playing it. Tuxedo Tito, Luis was playing it when they actually had it like running functional on PC, I believe. There's like a special server and everything, and very much cooperativeness needed. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get anything accomplished. Broken. That's pretty cool. Combos are fun. Make this character look sick as shit too. Not only do I want to play Maya, this character looked like mad fun too. Insane. I like crazy combo heavy characters. Dead Diego. Alright. That's it for tonight. I am tired. Everyone's tired. GG's everybody. Again, first hot set trial run is the 25th. And then there is Anime Arena the 29th. And there's always the weekly on Sundays, so just check everything out. Great words of the great godfather of the FGC. Good night, and good luck.